I'm strong. Got it?
Only my master can unlock my Keeper of Words ability.
I will put everything beneath me, except my teacher.
Hello, I'm Storyteller. I remember, so you don't have to. Recently, a new webtoon collaboration monster has been released in Korea. And there are many people who are curious about its performance, so I make this video for you guys. The name of the webtoon is The Advanced Player of Tutorial Tower, and it is serialized on Naver Webtoon. I read the webtoon because it's a collaboration, but it had a slightly childish sensibility, so I only watched until season 1. Anyway, the new monsters are Hyeonu, Narin, Ryeong, and Ab. Ab is a 4-star healer monster and can be obtained for free through events. Her first skill applies attack down and critical rate down. When these two are combined, the attack power of most dealer monster is significantly lowered. Her second skill is a skill that boosts defense up and recovery, and this recovery is proportional to the target's max HP. It's good. However, note that she cannot remove the harmful effect. Passive is to use skill 2 again when attacked by your boss. Although she cannot remove the harmful effect, Ab is a very good monster in PvE because it lowers the attack power and critical rate of enemies and gives defense up to allies. If there is no boss content, there is a downside that there is only one recovery skill, but I think it is useful enough. So let's take a look at Ab's skills and move to the next. Skill 1, Skill 1, Closed, and Skill 2. Once again. Next is Hyeonu, the main character of this webtoon. Skill 1 applying attack up itself and inflicts damage that penetrates defense and deals additional damage to nearby enemies. It's only 3 mana and it is lethal enough cause it applying attack up itself. Whoa. Skill 2 attacks enemies within range, removes 2 beneficial effects, and uses invincibility while dealing additional damage according to the removal of beneficial effects. If you look at the description, it might look like an OP monster, but it consumes 5 mana. And the passive is to use attack up and critical rate up by itself when the beneficial effect is stilled or removed. However, critical rate up is very disappointing. Because most of dealers already set the critical rate high. You are not going to set the critical rate 50% because of this, right? The ultimate is similar to Fire Desert Queen. It attacks enemies in a wide range, removes all beneficial effects, deals additional damage in proportion to the number of removed effects, and grants itself invincibility. Overall, I think he has a decent performance, but Korean players don't like him. There is some issues in Korea. When Hyeonu was first released, his skill 2 and ultimate were much stronger than this. So Hyeonu was nerfed after 2 hours of its release, and many Korean users were angry, really pissed off. There must be some people who chose Hyeonu after seeing the performance list at the beginning, but the compensation was not enough compared to what they really used. I think that issue is also the reason why we don't use Hyeonu much. So let's take a look at Hyeonu's skills and summon scenes together. Skill 1, boom. And skill 2, boom. And this is ultimate.
I'm strong. Got it?
The next is Narin. She is a debuff proportional dealer like the Wind Vampire, and it can be said that she has the best performance against Fire Attribute boss. Her first skill applies block beneficial effect and frostbite in wide area. It feels like the skill cost is a little bit high, but let's look at the second skill together. Her second skill is multi-hit, and for each hit, if the target has block beneficial effect or frostbite, she applies defense down. putting on explosive deal through based on harmful effects and defense down at the same time? Whoa. In particular, her passive showed that she is a perfect fire attribute boss killer. Increases damage dealt to fire attribute enemies by 25% and accuracy up by 25%. It seems difficult to use in PvP because it is a debuff proportional dealer, but if the enemy only has the fire attribute, maybe it can be good? I think this passive is just that good. However, her ultimate is a little bit disappointing, not much powerful, defense down heavy rate, but I'm sure you will use supporter's ultimate like a fire vampire, so it's not critical downside. So let's look at Hanarin's skills and summon scene together. First skill, and second skill. And this is ultimate.
Only my master can unlock my Keeper of Words ability.
The last is Ryeong. She is a dealer proportional to her max HP. Her first skill has a chance of applying defense down, and when defense down is applied, 2 beneficial effects are removed. If you've played PvP, you will know the difference between 1 and 2 is very big. Her second skill is unique. She walks forward 3 steps and deals damage in a wide area. While dealing the damage, she applies defense up and damage dealt up buff by herself. Although the range is a little bit small, it looks quite good as it is a skill that increases she's own survivability and damage. Her passive is also unique. She increases the damage dealt on the fire attribute and reduces the damage received from the water attribute. Because of this passive, Ryeong has a very strong survivability against water attribute. Even she is a dealer proportional to the max HP, so she has high HP. How can you kill her with water attribute? She also uses attack up buff when kill enemies, which is useful in constant battle like Galagos and healing areas. Her ultimate applies defense up and damage dealt up to herself while applying defense down in a wide area. In particular, damage dealt up is applied at each hit, so the damage is pretty strong. So let's look at Ryeong's skills and summon scene together. Skill 1 and skill 2. Walk, walk, walk. And this is ultimate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I will put everything beneath me, except my teacher.
목소리 좋은데. All in all, there is no reason to force yourself to get all, but they look fun enough. Ryeong is quite good against water attribute, and Hanarin is a good substitute for wind vampire. Hyeonu has a heavy mana consumption, but I think it would be fun to use it with an extreme deal setting. Oh, by the way, the skill motion speed of Hyeonu, Hanarin, and Ryeong will be increased next week, so please take note of it. I hope this video helps you guys, so take a long look. Goodbye!